Hello, everybody. This is Bear, my co-host Blue, and we're gathered here tonight with my good friend Goats. We're going to be playing this lovely game that, if you watched our last video, Blue was setting up while we were talking about K-pop Demon Hunter. This game is called Clinic. Tell us a little bit about it, Blue.
So Clinic is an efficiency puzzle. It is a game where we are basically being very cynical. It's very cynical towards the healthcare system in America specifically. And our goal is to earn points. You earn points by converting money into points at a certain point in the game. So that's your only time to do it. And it's interesting because the game puts you in a situation to where you can only earn money from you can only earn points from the money you've just earned. So if you have like $600 over here and you've only earned 20 this round, you can only use those $20 to earn your points. So basically the game is saying be efficient, don't overdo it, make sure you budget correctly, and it's an efficiency puzzle. There's also some interactions between players, which is more specifically, you took the spot I want, you took the patients I wanted, you swapped the thing, how dare you? But it's very much in the worker placement spirit. There are modules, a ton of modules. I've done a whole entire video series, which I was going to say we could put a little time.
We'll put a link to that in the chat.
Yeah, put a video series going through the base game, the modules 1 through 5, playthroughs, reviews and stuff. And long story short, I like Clinic personally a lot. It's definitely within my top 3. I would make the argument I like it a lot more, or I like it more than Shia, Legends of a Drift System, one of my favorite games I talk about all the time.
That's something that we will probably play again in the future. But before we get too far in, I want to say that I'm going to start linking more and more of Blue's videos because he has learned to play videos and tying our two accounts together, whether that be through Twitch and or YouTube, because we're working together. I appreciate it.
Yeah, we're working together. Look at this, best friends.
Well,
and I can.
Sorry. This is the argument that I have with a lot of people. You can only have one best friend.
I make a hot take on K-pop Demon Hunter and we're done. Like our friendship's
He already had me when I was like, wait, he said best. Oh shit.
So sorry, really good internet friends. There, how about that?
You're better than an internet friend.
Yeah, that's right. I'm an internet home.
I'm not seeing you. I'm not seeing you mostly naked.
That's true. No, I'm not gonna finish this sentence. Moving on to the board game at hand.
Oh, before we do,
okay.
Shout out to Turn Up.
Oh yeah, shout out to Turn Up.
Our food was provided by her this evening.
Oh, there's pizza. Oh my gosh, I gotta get a pizza. Sorry, I was so focused on sending the game, going straight from work to the game, that I'm going to enjoy some of this delicious pizza that was provided to us.
So thank you, Turn Up, for providing the pizza.
Thank you. We appreciate you greatly.
Thank you, yes,
Turn Up, our pizza provider.
Is that wait, no, Turn Up, you're more than just a pizza provider. Turn Up, you are.
I said turn up the pizza.
I was say Turn Up is more than a pizza provider. Turn Up is a
Turn
really
Up is love.
Wonderful
Turn Up is
human.
life.
Love and life for you, but a wonderful human to me.
By the way,
I will kill for her.
I'm a dad, so I can make that bad joke. So I just want to put that out there.
That is fair. That's fair.
I think her actual name is Turn Up the Mana.
Okay.
So,
all right. So going into the game, Clinic has a lot of moving parts. It is a game that is very daunting to look at sometimes, but trust me when I say that the game really happens in a few ways. We have exactly 18 turns that we play, 18 actions that will take this entire game, which is 3 actions times number of rounds, which is 6. Is that 6? That's 6. That should be 18. So you'll be doing a lot and not a lot of time. This game does have a good bit of ramp. And by that, what I mean is that you start the game like kind of doing small things, and then you end the game like just like I earned $150 this round. Wow!
I thought you were talking about the ramp that's outside of hospitals.
No. I mean, well, it does have that. And then also the other part of the game is that it is an efficiency puzzle. There are a lot of moving parts. There's also a few placement rules that I will try my hardest to emphasize and remind both myself and everybody else here of through the game. So there's some finickiness of it with like you can't put this next to this or on top of that, but you can put this and this has to be there before that works. It's a thing. We'll talk about it. We'll get to it. So that's generically about the game. Now, what are we looking at? We're looking at the main board. There's information here. We got our player boards. There's the 0 floor. There's the first floor, the second floor, third floor. My board is split because I'm playing in this manner. But I wanted to keep their boards like that. There are some spatial elements to the game where you have to check what's above and what's below. There's also cars. Anytime you take a patient, anytime you take a doctor, anytime you take anything like that, a nurse or an orderly, they come with a car. And as goats might be able to tell us, parking sucks. And parking is the thing you will always be dealing with.
Yes,
so you will
very
always, throughout the course of this game, do I have enough parking spots for the people that I want at my hospital? And that is, they made that part of the game. So
Okay.
it's going to be great. It's gonna be fun, I'm telling you.
I always find it weird whenever I go to the hospital and they're like charging me for parking, and I'm like, motherfucker, I'm paying you a hospital bill. Why am I paying for parking too? I can't take an Uber, and then the ambulance is really fucking expensive.
Taking up those slots is very expensive. That's why they want you to go to outpatient clinics more, because those the facilities where they convert like an old store into a clinic. That's why parking is free, because then they don't put much of a crowding and pressure on the hospital area for parking.
Right.
So they want you to go to the outskirts as much as possible, not to the main hospital themselves.
And just to give everybody else context, and also to see the reaction of goats, these are the cars that the game comes with. There's ambulances in there too, but basically there's a situations where we could run out of cars. Conceivably, we could run out of cars if we're playing a 4-player game. So I just want to show this game is serious about its parking, because it gives you little small cars. And they're like little tiny cars. It's hard to see on the camera up there, but yeah, I just want to
Did they come with the containers, or did you make those?
These are the GameGenic token silos. GameGenic is not a sponsor, but if they would ever want to sponsor me, I'm all for it, or Bear. But I have a lot of GameGenic stuff because I like organizing my board games, as I talked about in a few videos.
That's right.
Hashtag
Organization. Hashtag GameGenic, which is actually a subsidiary of Fantasy Flight, I think. Or GameGenic owns Fantasy Flight, I think. It's one of the other. I don't know what direction.
Somebody is somebody's daddy.
Somebody is somebody's daddy.
Everybody owns everything nowadays.
Nope. If not pirating, damn, I said it backwards. If buying is not owning, then pirating is not stealing. Say it with me, guys. Okay, don't say it with me. Okay.
I mean, yo ho ho, let's do it, buddy.
Going back into the game, we have some starting things that we have, and these starting things, there's also going to be a card that we're going to get to randomize. Actually, I take that back. We're just going to randomize it instead of choosing. Actually, no. We start with these 4, and we will choose one of these to take, starting in reverse turn order. Wow, words are hard. Starting with Bear. To explain what we're looking at, this will give you a parking lot. No, I'll show you the parking lot. These are parking lots. Parking lots will go in your spot right in the middle. If you'll notice on your board, and it's a little bit hard to see here on the stream. Actually, I don't know if I need to clear that up, but let me just attempt. I don't think it's out of focus. I just think it's just hard to see here. No, it's not out of focus. It's fine. Okay. All right. Sorry. Going back to what I was saying. There's little small spots that show where parked cars can go, and a car can park here, for instance, and you can also park a car over here.
These are the small rectangles?
Yeah, those little small rectangles. That's where you can hold a car. That's where a car can park. A parking lot allows you to park cars on it, like so. And the way cars work in this game is that when you place a car somewhere, it's stuck there forever. It goes away when you have if you heal a patient or if you lose a doctor for some reason, somehow. There's a way to do it, not with the base game, but with the expansions. You can choose which car is going away. And the rule book is actually pretty hilarious on this one. It says, let me go back. Let me see if I can find it, because I think it's pretty hilarious and worth the struggles here.
It better be.
Here it is. Taking a car. When a person, whether patient or employee, leaves, even if due to unfortunate circumstances, like death. It doesn't say like death, I said like death. Remove the car of your choice from the board and return it to supply. Yes, the patient just drove off in the doctor's Maserati. She shouldn't have left the keys in it.
Car has keys nowadays.
Boom, boom. Shh.
Oh, Maseratis don't have keys?
I don't know.
Most cars don't have keys.
You don't have keys.
I mean, my old car does, but yeah.
So that goes along with they say that it's an efficiency puzzle, but also that can block placements, because when you do place building tiles, note that they take up the entire thing. So this parking spot is no longer a valid spot, and all those spots around it. So you have to be very careful about where you put your buildings, because if I had a car parked here and I really wanted to put this here, I can't, because that car needs to be moved first. With that said, when you place a parking lot, you can immediately teleport cars from anywhere on your board onto that parking spot. So, and when you upgrade it, which gives you 1 extra spot, you can immediately teleport cars to it too. So that's a thing that's going to be very useful.
So is it 1 car on the one side and then 2 cars on the other?
2 cars on this, 3 cars on that.
Okay.
Good question though.
And then also, this is the hospital part of me asking a question. Is this supposed to be like one building, or just some kind of, like you maybe almost imply that these are like this thing is a building, not a room.
It's a room that's a part of a building. So buildings are considered tiles that are connected. I will definitely explain that because that's a major victory point thing in this game. Essentially, if you can build 3 separate buildings on your grid and have them be functional, you will score, You will score 16 points, which is a lot of points in this game. If you have 2 functioning separate buildings, then you would have 8 points. So that's, to answer your question, yes, buildings are considered, or things are considered a building if they're all touching. If I had this situation going on, I have 3 different buildings.
Okay.
Now, with that said, there's an efficiency puzzle, and certain things rely on other things. Like, in order for this to be functional, it must have an operating room, and it must also have, the operating room must have a janitor room attached to it. Mm-hmm. So there's certain situations to where, like, in order for this to be functional, I need to have all these things in place. So that goes a long way to say that, having this as 3 buildings won't actually get you any victory points because it needs to be functional. This is functional, though.
Yeah, sorry. Fair enough. I would say a quick aside is the reason I asked this is because, like, I'm in my head, I'm imagining this as a hospital, and I'm like, okay, so this is your parking deck, this is your first floor, second floor, third floor, and we just fill it up that way. So, anyway, I know that's not how the game mechanic works, and I was just in my head. So, okay.
Right, but virtually. So that's a parking lot.
Okay.
I just wanted to explain that, and also some other things conveniently, so I just want to take opportunity for that. This one gives you a nurse. Nurses basically give you a plus or minus. So the way this game works, base game, we're playing base game rules. We're just going to stick with it. It's a little annoying playing some of the base game rules sometimes, but it fits thematically. Doctors come in 4 different levels. They come in white through red. White is level 1, red is level 4. A doctor will only be able to work on a patient of matching color. So in this case, if you have a white doctor, they cannot work on a yellow doctor by themselves. But a
Yellow patient.
Yellow patient. But a nurse will boost them by 1. So a nurse plus a white doctor equals they can treat a yellow patient. Just the same as a nurse or 2 nurses plus an orange doctor can treat. 2 nurses plus a yellow doctor can treat a red patient. So that goes into your math and goes into your calculus. You do have to pay wages for doctors and nurses and orderlies. So, again, efficiency puzzle.
They didn't make them black and white, so.
They didn't make them black and white.
No.
So.
You're laughing about the colors differences.
Just the white person, the yellow person, the red person.
Oh, damn, you're
And
right.
an orange person.
And, oh, no.
One of the weird one, but
There's only one of the, oh, no. Oh, God. You know what? Sorry, I promise.
Well, you're red. This is orange. This is a red. That's supposed to be red?
No. There's a red. The red doctor's not in the bag.
Okay.
Also, we'll talk about that later, but we'll talk more about that later. Notice that when you take this tile, you also get a car because every one of these comes with a car. A patient comes with a car, orderly comes with a car, nurse comes with a car, doctor comes with a car. So you have to parking's going to kick your butt. I played, I don't know if it happened on recording, but I needed one more parking spot and I could not get one, so I couldn't get the max points that I wanted. It was very sad. Anyway, this one's just $5. It's simple. And this one allows you to upgrade your starting doctor to a yellow doctor. It's important to note that doctors here are in the university. We're hiring directly from the university. Every time doctors refill at the end of the round, and the round ends after we take 3 actions, and we'll talk more about action tiles and action economy later, but this will not refill until the end of the round. So this will refill 6 times, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Assuming that we have doctors. Now, if a doctor is left over, as in if I hired this doctor, Bear hired this one, and Goats hired that one, if the doctor stays there, then at the end of the round, we'll go through this list of admin stuff. And one of the steps here is anybody left in university upgrades to the next level. And anybody who's in your hospital, unless you have a specific type of building, which I'll explain what that specific type of building is, will become dumber. So this yellow gets downgraded to a white, this orange gets downgraded to a yellow, and so on and so forth. Again, the efficiency puzzle of it all is trying to manage what you have with what you can.
okay. How about so if they stay in university, they change to a higher level, right?
Correct.
Okay, but then you say we put them in a building. After the round, they go down 1 color.
Correct. They downgrade by 1.
Because they're not up with the newest things, blah, blah,
Right.
blah.
And I don't know what the time scale of this game is, but yes, correct.
Oh, man.
And then
kind of accurate.
see?
Yeah, you always want to go to younger doctors for.
One is just like in hospital, a lot of times there's new technology, and a lot of older physicians don't want to use it, and they try to get a coerce them to use it. So okay, that's very cool. Very
All right. So that's kind of the doctor. So that's explaining these tiles. I will explain more mechanics as we go along, but you should have barely enough information to make somewhat of an informed decision on which one of these you want.
So you're saying I choose first?
Because you're going last, yes. Correct. Also, the order is not clockwise or counterclockwise, is whatever this is, and this is based on who has the most points. So the more points you have, the further from first you will be.
So I'm fuchsia.
And that was randomized.
I don't believe you.
It was.
White
Well,
kid.
sorry, it was randomized. I was at the bottom, but because I know the game, I put myself first. So I was last originally. Make America great.
I'm going to take the parking lot.
All right, so you get a parking spot, and it'll be part of your initial placement. You do not start on level 2 or the first side. Goats, you get to pick next.
All right, I'm picking the nurse because nurses don't get enough appreciation. They're backbone of hospitals, and they should get more respect.
Hell yeah! Here's your nurse, and here's your car.
Okay.
And I will take the extra $5 because money.
Money, money, money.
All right, and I will take our starting tiles.
Where is where is the money at? Do you know? Oh, this
is the money.
Is this the money? Oh,
I know. So metal coins would be nice, but hear me out.
I want dollar bills.
Oh, well, actually,
Funny money. Give me some Monopoly money.
wait. I don't have Monopoly money, but I have money from Stellar Horizons 2.
Let's just keep it going.
It's in billions.
No, that's. I mean, that's next year when we start paying
No, see, wait.
healthcare.
Look, dollar bills, y'all. Sorry.
I actually have some money for you for this game.
Oh, okay. Do you?
I do.
Oh, that's terrifying. Okay, so that goes a long way to say that I kept the base money in the game. I play this game a lot, and I think it fits. I want to replace it with metal coins, but it fits in this
I
container.
got paper money for you.
Oh, well,
That looks like real money. It's stage money.
that's a little scary. Bear's like, I'm robbed a bank. I robbed a paper money bank. So there's a bunch of other stuff I haven't talked about yet, but let me go through the phasing. So this game happens in, as I mentioned before, 3 rounds. So we will do this, choose actions 3 times. And the way that works is we will secretly select from our action tiles. We have 6, which is 2 of each. And I'm explaining this part before I explain board placement. I should probably explain board placement first, but I don't want to. I want to mix the complicated with the not complicated stuff. So starting with here, essentially you have 2 of each tile. So the first action here, which is the admit patients, that means you can pull patients into your hospital. And when you do, you put them in the waiting room, which is already built into our clinic on the side over here.
Okay.
So if I were to take a patient here for the brain side, I will put them over here in the brain waiting room. When they are here, a car is still in your parking lot. They also, if I stay here at the end of the round, I have not healed them or moved them from here, then they will get sicker. So it will go from orange to red. And the next after red is then they die. When patients die, you lose 5 victory points, which is a lot of victory points.
Okay.
Relative to this game. So you don't want patients to die if you can help it. However, if you heal patients, you get a reward based on the business phase, which I'm skipping around a little bit, but I just want to explain this in stride. If you heal a white patient, you get $8. If you heal a red patient, you get $32. So if you let the patient get sicker, you will get more money, so you can plan around that. Does it sound like the healthcare system in America?
It sounds like, no, that sounds horrible. That sounds so horrible.
Yeah.
Just like you do. It's okay, so apologize. You got me on the source now. You get that sick patient, you're gonna just wind up basically paying. The fees are gonna be so high they can't pay it, and it's gonna go to bad debt and charity. Like they're gonna be paid. So that's like a horrible thing. Anyway, because insurances are gonna be too pre-approval.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
That's fair. Understood. So that's explaining patients, and the reason I was explaining that was for the purposes of taking a patient. So when you take patients, you put them in their respective rooms. There are actions that you can take. For manipulating the patients. So when you take the I want to take patients action, you look at the number of entrances that you have. We will start the game with 1 entrance. For every entrance that you have, you're allowed to manipulate the patients by 1, if I'm not mistaken, or it might be 2. Let me double check. I'll double check later. The more entrances that you have, the more you can manipulate the patients. What I mean by that is you can take the patients and swap positions of them.
Okay.
And I think it's 2 per entrance. Don't quote me on that, but I'll double check. And what this means is that before I take them, if I do that, then I can take this patient, and it's now a heart patient. And I guess it simulates the, I consulted with them and said, actually, you don't have a brain issue, you have a heart issue. And the patient's like, sure, I guess, take my money. That's a very important thing because that's what can be used. That's the most malicious thing that somebody can do to stop somebody from getting a thing. As in, oh, I see that Bear is going to be able to heal 3 brain patients. Let me manipulate everybody away from brains. And by that I mean I'm trying to swap it towards not efficient for Bear. That's like, again, the most malicious thing I can do besides stealing a thing or taking a thing that somebody wanted.
And that's based off of the entrances?
That's based off entrances. And I want to say it's a 2-to-1, as in you have 2 manipulations. More specifically, when you do the take patient action, you're allowed to take 2 patients or manipulate or interact with patients twice. So if that's manipulate, that's all my take patients actions. Or it can be take patient,
Or can you manipulate, take a patient?
Right, or it could be manipulate, take a patient, correct. And I will double check that part after I finish the rest of the rules, so we can kind of keep it moving. The next one is going to be here, and also I just want to clarify, this goes from left to right, but I'm explaining it from right to left. So you do build before you do hire, before you do actions, but this is simpler than this, which is simpler than this. So that's why I'm doing it this way. Hire is basically hire. That means that you're going to the doctors and you're hiring a doctor, and you're going to the nurses and orderlies to do those. Nurses, I explained what they do already. Doctors, I explain what they do, mostly explain what they did already and how they degrade and work and everything. And also degradation for the purposes of Bear and Goats here is that degradation happens after they do work. So business phase happens first, and then admin happens, and during admin is when these guys get smarter, and these guys that are not in a research room will degrade. That's what that.
And then remind me, what happens when they go white? Do they grade anymore after that?
Oh no, they just stay at level 1 forever, and you still have to pay their salary based on their level. Also, that's a good thing to note. Red doctors cost you more money than white doctors. So red doctor is going to cost you 4 money per red doctor you have, and this is all cumulative. And again, we'll get more into details as we go along. The iconography is pretty straightforward in this game, so it's not hiding too much. Going back over here, though, orderlies reduce your overall cost by $3, just a flat $3. You still have to pay your orderly $1, so it's a net gain of $2. So if you have 1 or 2 orderlies, or if you have 2 orderlies, it's going to reduce your overall admin cost or your overall business cost during the business phase by $2 or $6. $4 technically if you consider what you have to pay them. Also, orderlies must live in a pink room. As in, if you want to have 2 orderlies, you got to have at least 2 pink rooms. And I'll explain what these rooms mean and do once we get over here to the building side. All right, does that make sense? We're following, we're tracking?
Okay.
So far.
All right, so when you do hire, you can do one of these and one of these. And by that I mean I can hire a doctor and an orderly, or I can hire a nurse and that's it, or I can hire an orderly and a doctor. So they're based on where they're divided here. So the most that I can spend will depend, and the nurses get more expensive as you go along the game. The orderlies stay high. To hire them costs $1, and they come with a car. Everybody comes with a car, so that's how that works.
And you get a car.
And you get a car.
Question.
Yes.
So purchasing, you can only purchase 1 nurse every round.
Every time you do that action. So you can only do the hire action twice. So theoretically, you can hire 2 nurses every round.
So then if I were to hire 2 nurses, that means there's only 1 nurse left for that round to be purchased, correct?
Oh, that's a good point. Yes, because each round, only 3 nurses are available. You were correct. You're picking up on the iconography of the boards. Thank you for pointing that out, because I almost forgot to mention that. Yes, there's only 3 nurses available for that entire round. So
There's 3 of us, so therefore we all work together and we don't screw each other over. We can all have a nurse.
We're not playing the COVID expansion, which is the co-op one. But that goes along with to say that if for instance, if Bear and Goats choose to do the hire action at the same time, the priority order goes in what the turn order is. So that means that in this case, Goats would get to go before Bear.
You can hire 2 nurses and then hire 1.
No, you can only do 1 per the action. But yeah, so that's how that works. Now, building is where it's going to get into the meat of the game, get into the weird rules of the game, get into all the frustrations of the game. The way buildings work is essentially when you build buildings, they can only touch certain things. These would normally be right beside the board to correspond, but I've moved them here because of organization for the camera. But up here, you have service hubs. Over here, you have treatment rooms, supply rooms, special modules. Then you have gardens, helipads, entrances, conveyors, and parking. I know I just read all the names for the things, so I just want to point to them. These are the modules. These are the special modules. Oh, sorry, these are service hubs. These are the special modules. Treatment rooms are here. Supply rooms are the pink ones, and the picture matches the thing. The parking lots and the gardens are over here. I just keep them over here because this is kind of like we got a lot of resources and not a lot of space.
You want to use the lazy Susan. We know what it is.
Well, we got a lot of resources and not a lot of space, and this is convenient for saving space and making it reachable for everybody. Because I don't want to draw your own stuff if you don't want me to touch your stuff.
It's a solid invention.
So, you got your part? Okay. So that goes a long way to say that certain organizations for certain things. So let me double check the rule book because it has been a minute since I'm playing this game. So let me get the proper order here. So the configuration is that a service hub must be touching. Perfect. I said that backwards. The service hub, which is service hub, in order to be functional, must be touching an operation room or a treatment room. And the treatment room must be touching a supply room. So in this case, this is considered functional. Also, this is considered functional. And by this, the thing that's functional is this room here. Every treatment room can hold a max of 2 patients. And those patients must be of this type. And I'll explain how the patients get into the rooms to begin, or once we get there. But essentially, during the movement phase, the time phase, your patients will be walking to their appropriate rooms. And at the time that you send your patient, so if I just get a hypothetical real fast. If I had this situation going, that's a baby. If I had the situation going on and I wanted these patients to come in, I guess I'm explaining this now. So I was going to explain it later, but I'll explain it now. Essentially what I'm going to do is every patient that I'm going to admit, every doctor who I just hired, they will stand here. At the start of the game, once we set up our board, your doctors, and for you goats, your doctor and your nurse will be standing on your entrance. You can just put them to the side. You don't have to have them standing physically on the entrance. But the idea is that they're not in their rooms yet. So nurses can be wherever they want to be. Doctors must be in either the treatment room or in the service hub.
Okay.
As in, you cannot have a doctor hang out in the supply room. And you also cannot have them hang out in another room that they're not allowed to be in.
Okay.
There's rule breaking for all the stuff over here, but we'll talk about it when we get to it.
I watch Grey's Anatomy. I know what happens when doctors go in supply rooms.
Oh, jeez. Orderlies must go to that room. So let's say hypothetically I had this situation going on to where this is what my board looked like. I'm just going to grab me a nurse. And this is 5 cars. I'm trying to give a realistic example to explain, because this is the easiest way to explain this game, in my opinion, just to show what happens. So this is what my board state looks like, and I'm getting ready to do my time phase. During my time phase, I'm going to move everybody. Every time I move somebody from one room to the next, it's going to cost 1 time. Every time I move somebody from one floor to the next, it's going to cost 1 time. It is assumed, and again, this is the spatial part of the game, it is assumed, I'm just going to put this here. So this building, this supply room is directly above this room. It is assumed that there's a way for them to walk from one room to the next as long as it's above it. So the game simplifies it a little bit. You don't have to have a special stairway. But let's say this is my scenario. Just to make it a little more complicated here. And I'm doing my time phase. I'm going to move my orderly to the orderly spot. So I'm going to do, and this will be simultaneous, silently together. First round, we'll all do it one by one just to make sure we all got it. But 1, 2, 3. So it's going to be 3 times. So I'm just going to keep track of it. This is going to be 1, 2, 3. So that's 6. And this is going to be 1, 2. So that's 8. And this is going to be 1, 2. So that's 10. And then these 2 are going to be 4 total to get into that room. Because if I'm going to admit them, I must put them in the room. So that way we can
14.
keep track of what type they are. So 14. So I spent 14 time. So I will now go to this track of time on the outer rim here. And I will move my piece 14 time, which at the end of the game, I'm going to lose 4 points. So the more time you spend, every 3 times you spend, it's going to be -1 victory point. So spending time is not the greatest, so you want to try to make yourself efficient, like doing things like maybe building a helipad. And the way helipads work is they must go on top of a building. Nothing can go on top of... Oh, that's not mine. Sorry. I'm stealing this for a second. My apologies. Because mine's is over here.
You stole my building.
Let's assume this helipad is here. If I have a helipad, I can bring my patient directly in here for 0 time, and then spend 1 time, 2 time to get them here. So you can do things like that to make your movement more efficient, but you can also get other entrances that increases your number of points. You can also put your entrances like so that way they can just walk straight into the room. It's up to you. And this also impacts greatly how you design your hospital or your clinic, sorry. So do what you will with all that information, but in this case, I spent 14 time, and then we're going through the rest of the phases. I can only treat this yellow patient, so I'm going to earn $12. So I go to my money, get $12. Again, I'm just doing the full example here. So
This is your turn at one?
no, this is, I fast forwarded to the end of the round.
Okay.
So I earned $12. This money goes here. I think we have enough space for everybody to put it there. And that's just to show that this is not this money. This money cannot be used to buy victory points. This money is my money that I use to buy things. This is my victory point money. And now at the time of the business phase, I do the rest of my stuff. So there's some more stuff that I don't get pluses for. I got to pay my doctors. So I got to pay $1 for the whites, $1 for my nurse, $1 for the orderly, $1 for orderly. So that's $4. Oh, and I healed this guy, so I get to remove this card. That person I healed gave me $12, so I have $8 total right now. And then my orderly reduces my cost by $3, so technically I didn't lose any money because my orderlies are $3 a piece. So I made the full $12. Oh, also every building that you have, where is it at? It is here. Every building that you have will cost you $1 for upkeep, so I'm losing $4. So I guess net gain, I gained $10 because my orderly prevented $6 of loss. So I earned $10. So sorry. That is what I earned this round. Now we go to here, and I get to decide how much of this money do I want to convert into victory points. So say I want to convert it all. So I convert $3 per point. So I'm getting 3 victory points. This gets added to my main bank, and then I get 3 victory points. Like so.
Okay.
So
that part I'm not confused about. So you're spending your $10 you had.
Right. The total profits that I earned this round
Were $10, and you spent for every $3 is a point.
Mm-hmm.
So you
it's on your board here.
I think so. You spent your $10 and converted that all to 1 point.
3 points total. So 3 points total. So $3 per victory point.
Yeah, but you only have
$10, so you have $1 left.
Yeah.
$1 left, and that's where you put your dollar there in your
right.
money pile, and then you move this. Okay, I'm following. Okay, and then my other question is, does stacking count as rooms being connected? So you said like this has to be connected to this, and this one has to be connected to that. Does it count if you're like this was on the first floor, second floor, and third floor?
Great question. Correct.
Stacked.
It does.
Okay.
So for instance, if I had it built this way, this is still a valid room. This is still a functioning hospital.
Okay.
Because this must be touching one of those. So that's fine. Another thing to note, when you're building buildings, the cost of buildings will be based on what the board says, your floor. So if I were to purchase a building, I know I explained how this works. Now I can explain the rest of this stuff, so it'll make a little bit more sense. If I were to build a treatment room, when I build a treatment room, if I put it on the first floor, it's going to cost me $2. If I put it on the second floor, or sorry, 0 floor is going to be $2. If I put it on the first floor, it's going to be $3, and it has to have support, so that means that this is not valid. But I could put it here, like so. It's still not functional though, because it has no service hub to it. Because remember, service hub has to be touching this, and again, this is going to be. I'm going to try to make sure to police it properly, so you don't have to think about it too much. You can make a decision.
We believe in you.
Thank you. But to answer your question, yes, this is considered functional, and the cost of it will change based on that. So that goes a long way to say that sometimes it's better, more efficient to build it on top, but it's more expensive too. As you can see, if you build on this floor, it's going to be more expensive, and that floor is going to be more expensive. At the end of the game, for every functional treatment room that you have on the higher floors, you will earn victory points per treatment room that is functional on that floor. So there's an incentive to build on the higher floor. It just still costs money. So you gotta balance that. Okay, cool. All right, I've explained a lot of things. Things I can't touch. The same room cannot touch the same room. That's the general rule. The only exception to that is gardens. The same garden can stack on top of the same garden. How does it work? I don't know, but it just does. So that's an important rule. So service hubs cannot touch other service hubs. Treatment rooms cannot touch other treatment rooms. Supply rooms cannot touch other supply rooms. Special modules cannot touch other special modules. And this includes same too. So this is still illegal. This is valid. It doesn't do anything for me, but is valid. A valid placement, I should say. This is illegal though. And conveyors are the last thing to explain before we can actually get to actual questions you guys might have. So conveyors are basically teleporters. Conveyors are, there we go. Conveyors essentially cost or whatever the floor says. So in this case, $2. Your first conveyor, you will get 2 for the price of 1.
Okay.
And conveyors go in rooms, and conveyors are teleporters, as in after somebody enters my hospital. Well, actually, this is my situation here. I'm assuming this is part of mine. My apologies. If somebody needed to get here, let's say that this doctor, for some reason, no, I don't want to use that. That'll mess up the stuff over there. Let's say for some reason this doctor needed to get into this room. It cost me 1 time to get them in, and then they move from here for free, move from here for free. It is a straight line situation though.
Okay.
So you can use that to kind of save money. It costs a lot of money to kind of get conveyors placed, but you can really get efficient. It can also go across buildings. So if you have one building here and another building here, and you have a conveyor and a conveyor, and they're in line of sight, or orthogonal, I guess, relative to this grid, then they can just teleport over to the building and walk. So conveyors are a really big time saver, but during your build action is one of your builds. So I'll let you choose how you want to make your efficiency puzzle efficient. Again, this game is basically a giant efficiency puzzle. Who can make it more efficient than the other, really? And there we go. Okay, I've explained a lot of things, so I will now hold the floor open for questions and clarifications, because I haven't explained everything. But we should have enough information to start, just short of your questions.
I'm a fan of failing.
Failing forward, failing up.
I mean, as a white man, I say, let's fail forward.
And you're running a clinic. Are you part of the healthcare system over there, sir?
I mean, I wasn't the one that was talking about doctors only being able to heal patients of the same color as them.
You also don't work in the medical system.
I'm more of a fan of like learn as I go type playing, I guess I should say, and then failing and be like, oh no, you can't do that. This is how you would do that instead.
Gotcha. All right. Well, I explained exhaustively as much as you would need to know to make informed decisions. Whether you retained it or not, we'll find out as we go along, but I will definitely be there. Please ask questions. I'm open to answering all questions, even if it goes to my detriment as far as like a strategy perspective. Mainly because I want you guys to enjoy the game too. All right. So, first thing we do is we put our initial stuff. We got to build our initial building. Everything you place is free. What I mean by that is if I put this on the second floor, it's all free. This costs me $0 to do so if I want to arrange it this way. So use that to your advantage, set up your initial build, and park your initial cars, and then we'll be ready to start with our first round action. Also, at the end of every round, or turn is what I'm looking for, we're gonna put more patients here. And we're gonna keep putting patients, and as you can see, every time we pass by the cube, we're going to put more patients from the bag, draw them randomly. And then after we get here, we're going to add more patients, and then we're going to do all this stuff. And towards the end, we're going to clear all patients here, as in we're going to take all these patients here and put them back in the bag. So use that for your strategy purposes, but you'll see the mechanics as we go along. Okay, all right, go ahead and set up your initial clinic, and if you have questions, please feel free to ask. Also, your second and third floor are available for you to use anytime you want. Just know that it costs more money to put stuff up there.
So, okay, you said initial placement was free.
For everything, correct.
So why couldn't you initially place it up in the higher floors?
You can.
So that would be free.
Sorry, you can, but if you want your thing to be functional, so if you just stack like so, this is still not functional because this needs. Oh, thank you for actually asking that because. Your treatment room and your service hub must be on the same floor next to each other to be functional. So what that means is that this is not functional right now, but if I later on build this on top, I don't need that. Build this on the top of it, This is now functional. Again, there's a spatial element to this game that's a little frustrating to look at, but does that make sense?
Wouldn't that be here or here?
Oh, no, you're correct.
Or that, because it has to be on the orange.
As you can see, it's a spatial element that I'm
Okay.
very confused about, but yes, correct.
Now, with like so your board currently placed right now, your people couldn't get in there without moving that forward. Like you left it where it was. They could not get in because they have no entrance way.
Good question. So the rulebook, I don't think really specifies or talks about it, but there's future modules that have things outside. So the way that I've played it for that point going forward, and not saying I'm the foremost expert, but essentially if I move
Wait a
from
minute. How many times have you played this game?
too many times, I enjoy it a lot there. But to answer your question, it costs 1 to move around. Like there's doors everywhere. You can get into everything from any spot. It's just if my entrance were connected like so, why would I do that?
But let's say you didn't have an entrance, like where you put it there. Could you say you can like go from, even though it's there, you can go here, here, and here, or you always have to go where your entrance is?
Oh, good question. You must start from where your entrances are.
Okay.
Correct. Also,
Ain't nobody climbing the windows. You gotta go through the door.
You'd be
Also-
surprised people do.
also this does imply that your entrances do not need to be attached, but I'll double check the rulebook because I feel like they need to be attached to a building. But like I said, there's situations in the other modules that this can happen. As in, there's a situation where you can end up losing a module, and this happens.
Wait, you can lose a module?
Yeah, not in this base game.
Okay.
This is one of the expansions.
These
All right.
hospitals get damaged or destroyed.
All right. So I have set up my clinic.
Okay.
I gotta set up mine.
I was basing it off of how you had it set up. So
I wanna do the second floor thing. See, the benefit of not doing this is that you could try to have, like, if I had this set like this, if I put a treatment room here, then I could, this one module and this one supply room is helping both, making both of those brain places. But doing this gives me enough space to possibly put 3 buildings total. So it depends on how I want to risk it for the biscuit. Oh, sorry. Your initial entrance must touch your service hub. As much as I would want to do this, I got to do this later. So that's another limitation on the initial start.
Okay, and then
We'll park over here. And as I mentioned before, your doctors will normally, are all your things that you have entering the hospital will stand on the entrance, but it is okay if you just put them to the side, because it might get crowded. Lane, he's like, let me in.
I've been sleeping here all night waiting.
you get a free parking thing. That's why you were parking there. And then cars have to go on the outside.
Cars will go in the small rectangles that you see on the edges there.
Uh-huh.
On the
So
zero floor.
So I could put it here.
But
if
yeah,
I wanted to.
why did you put it? Here's why you put it on there, so it doesn't need to be next to where they're entering.
Correct. Oh, also that's a good point. Entrances, yeah. For again, the expansion, not expansion. I don't know why I say expansion. The other
like
modules break some rules and change some rules, but entrances go here. I will double check that just to make sure. What were you saying?
With Goats' comment about like your car doesn't even be near. I feel like you're making people park way over there and then hop on the shuttle and come.
That's how
over here.
clinics work.
That's how hospital works. Clinics are usually pretty small.
You're a hospital.
I wish. I'd probably be bankrupt.
Right? What?
I'd probably be bankrupt.
All right.
Insurance and
So
everything
entrances must go around the edge. Entrances must go around the edge.
Okay.
So take that how you will.
Yeah.
Oh shit! I need to check to see how many manipulation points. I'm the first one to go, but we have 6 action tiles. These are all secret. With the way actions work in this game is we will all secretly choose a tile, lock in, and then reveal, and then do our actions. If they're all different, then we'll just simultaneously do them. If they're all the same, then we player order.
So we have a handshaking. We have.
And they correspond with the columns here.
Okay, so finding a doctor,
Mm-hmm.
having a patient enter,
Mm-hmm.
building 2 buildings.
Right.
Okay.
Doing a max of 2 builds, correct. Oh, also,
And I'm
I
assuming
forgot to
that's
mention,
or, not an and.
it's an or.
Okay.
So you don't have to build if you don't want to, or if you can't afford to. When you build a treatment room, you do get a free supply room that you can place immediately.
Okay.
So buy one, get one free.
And a building, remind me what a building is again? Like you mentioned, like you get a certain number of pieces together, it's a point value.
Sorry, treatment rooms. So if your treatment room is functional on the first, second, and third floor, as in not on the ground floor, then at the end of the game you'll get victory points based on how many of those functional treatment rooms you have on those floors.
So okay,
But the zero floor you get no points for that.
So let me ask this question, man. So you mentioned that if you put certain pieces, like you make a square or something, you get a point. What is that square made out of? Does that
Sorry. Buildings. So buildings with a functional treatment room, at the end of the game will count. So if you have two separate buildings that are not connected, and they're both functional, on any floor that they're functional, then you will get 8 victory points flat.
Okay.
If you end up with 3 functional clinics that are not touching but have at least 1 functional treatment room, you'll get 16 points.
But I mean, arguments like, could I not? So not touching. So like, for example, I put 2 here, space 2 here, these 2 here, and then build this pink thing over there. There's 2 functioning buildings that are not touching.
Correct. That is 2 functional buildings that are not touching.
Okay.
Again, in future expansions, one of my favorite ones is pillars, because they'll allow you to basically put a pillar and then build something on top of it, which is nice. And the pillars you can still park around, but we don't have that in this game.
And so my last question would be, and I may not change, but like I were example to put this up here and do that.
That would be illegal because this has no support under it. So
you
you
have to have room underneath it. Okay.
Correct.
Listen, our president is a felon. Everything is illegal.
Everything is illegal. Okay, so Q points, which is what I was referring to earlier, you start with a base of 1 plus the number of entrances or helipads that you have. So we will start with 2 because we have a base of 1 plus entrances. So if you build another entrance, you'll have 3. If you build another entrance, you'll have 4. I would also highly recommend building an entrance within the first 2 rounds, because having more Q points is very useful. It's underrated. I'm not saying get 10 Q points and build 9 entrances so you can have 10 Q points, but the ability to be able to move patients around.
We're gonna fail.
Nice. Okay.
And we're gonna learn how we do it through failing.
I just want y'all to do.
So this is, you need to play that for building the Q entrances. Okay.
Correct. Oh, also gardens. I'll explain those when they come up. But essentially, actually, I'll explain them now. When you place a garden, for every treatment room that is next to a garden, you will get an additional $2 when you treat somebody in that room. So that's what that does. And also, there's special modules. They'll do different things. I will explain those after we do our first action.
Okay.
All right.
Have you chosen your first action?
All right. I've chosen my first action.
I'm going last, so I know I'm going to get fucked.
Oh, you should put those face down too.
Oh,
so we don't know
which. I wonder what our picks.
We'll never know. All right, and
so the doors is admitting patients.
Right, pulling patients into your waiting room.
The stacking bricks is building more rooms, and the shaking hands is hiring doctors and nurses.
Correct.
Okay.
All right, and once we're all locked in, let me know.
And we only have 3 things we can do this.
Right.
And where are the prices for the buildings?
The prices for the buildings are the floor or on your main board.
Okay.
All right, ready?
Yep.
It's a reveal. So I'm doing a build.
I'm doing a build.
Also doing a build.
We're all building.
So put that on your 1 spot, and you'll see it matches up. You don't have to, but it's just nice to keep track of. All right, so I will be building first. So the reason why it's important for me to be, or for order to matter, is because each of these stacks can only have 1 of the type of hubs built every round. Same for the special modules. So what that means is that if I were to build this, then that means neither of you could build that this round, this service hub this round. Okay. I was not anticipating you both doing build 2, so I'm a little nervous. So I am going to...
like, you know what we're doing.
No one suspects
the unexpected.
I like that better than what my brain went.
All right. that kind of changes my calculus because I thought I was gonna have another build because I'm going first, so I just wanted free reign over building. So to explain the special hubs, this one reduces your time flat by 3, and it's a blue building, so you can use that for some support. So basically, after you finish all this, you subtract 3 time from whatever your total is, and you don't move that many. So if you end up with 3 and you subtract 3, you end up with 0 time. That's great. This one is an outpatient room. As long as you have a doctor, doesn't matter what the doctor is, you can teleport your patient from here to the room, so you don't have to walk them, and then you can treat them. And when you treat them, you get a flat $8. As denoted, is that 8 or 6?
It's a 6.
You get a flat $6. So you can have the sickest person here, but if they're outpatient. You can have, let's say you have a red patient, but you have a white doctor. Actually, let me just visualize it.
I prefer a white doctor.
Jesus. So if I had this situation going on, this does not have to be connected. This does not have to be connected to anything to be functional. That's different from the surgery room, which I'll explain last. During the treatment phase, pretend the brain's not there. We're not playing with that in a 3-player game. During the do movement phase and all this stuff, I'll teleport this patient here, spending 0 time, and then during the business phase, I will treat this patient for $6.
Okay, I got that.
And their car goes away too.
So,
So that's the treatment room. The next one, question?
go ahead, I'll let you finish this.
The next one is the research room. Research room is essentially you put a doctor in this one, and they will level up from lower to higher color, and you get 1 victory point. You can only put 1 doctor in this room though, and it's just them by themselves doing research. And finally, you have the surgery room. Surgery room functions similar to a treatment room. They can only have 1 doctor in it, and it must be attached to a service hub. It does not have to be attached to a pink. So it must be attached to a service hub, but it doesn't have to be attached to a pink. And that particular treatment room can treat that kind of patient. There's a built-in nurse to the room, and any 1 doctor and 1 patient can go in that room. So essentially, you have a built-in nurse, so you basically have a +1 for the room, and then your doctor's in there, you can treat the patient. The drawback is that when you do pay for upkeep, if you used your treatment room this round, it costs you $2 extra. So instead of $1 for having the piece of cardboard there, it'll be $3.
I'm feeling like this is I was honeypotted here. You told me it's a simple game.
I said it's mechanically straightforward. That's what I said. Hey, Sushi's here.
My question,
Hey, Sushi, what's going on, brother?
my other part of the question is, okay, so this is technically right now 1 building, right?
Correct.
Now, if I were to put another, like, say red thing, their head thing here, put, I can't do it. You can't do. No, I could do it that way.
No, because they'll be touching.
Okay, so they're considered touching. So I could not do. Okay, that's what I wanted to know. So
Right.
for example, put a pink here.
No, because pink can't touch it.
$2 in this economy,
So
Sushi
then
says?
I can put like an orange here, and then put a red up here.
So the service hub and treatment room must be on the same floor. So what you could do for your build is you can put a treatment room here, and then put a blue room here, and then put a blue room here, and then put a service hub here, and that'll make this functional.
Okay.
So that'll be the puzzle for you.
But then they will be considered 2 different buildings or 1 building.
It's still 1 building.
Still 1 building, but you have 2 different treatment rooms.
Cool.
Now.
All right.
All right. Building. I've explained buildings. I'm going to. I really hate you guys chose building.
Well, I really hate.
Tacos.
Tuesday.
I love tacos.
How do you feel about fish tacos?
Fuck a fish taco.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy a operation room.
Don't fuck it. That's what you do with your food is your thing, but
Yeah.
I will spend $2 for that
I think
room.
it's painful.
only if it's a hard taco.
Even if it's soft, that thing's hot.
And then my
Let the
second
fucking cool down.
build is I will
You don't want a cold taco.
spend $2 for a
Chocolate
conveyor. So I'm building my first conveyor, so I get 2 for 1. So I spend $2 because I'm on the first floor. Oh, they just cost $2 everywhere. And I'm building conveyor like so. All right, I'm done. That's my entire 2 builds.
Okay.
So next is goats.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab pizza, but feel free to yell at me.
Oh, I'm gonna yell at you.
Are you gonna holla or yell?
Um,
All right, I'm gonna mute my mic. some of this beautiful pizza.
Man, that orange guy sucks.
I know. I was told this is a simple game.
Wow, what haters?
Here it is, an hour and 38 minutes later.
To be fair, we
Turn
did a whole
one.
video series before this.
That was the setup.
Yeah. Also keep in mind, I had to remember how to set up.
Sushi says, "Oh, the taco better be hard."
Fair enough.
We're
Is-
playing Clinic Sushi.
Is there a entrance way?
Yes. You would like to buy an entrance?
Sure.
So-
you were like, we should buy entrances.
We can build two things, so an entrance one would be one.
Right.
Okay.
So I can build an entrance
All right, I'm
right
back.
here, right? Or
So on that side, you cannot put entrances. So it have to be here or here.
You see the big rectangles?
Yeah. Oh, sorry, over here. Yeah.
that'd be good to know. All right. Why can't you put entrance in the back?
It's ordinances.
Nobody wants to go in the back door when they go to the hospital.
Well, no, the rule book says you can't build on the east or the north because of ordinances. I don't know. It tries to explain it away.
That's silly. And I can't build it where the car is, right?
Correct. You could just say you put your car somewhere else.
Because we're learning.
Yeah, you're learning. Also, that would not count as a mulligan. That's just first time playing the game.
Sure. Now that I know, I'll put it over here. There. So I built the little time thingy bobber. And
Hey, Pizza Box. Sorry, Sushi says yes. How did you get Honeypot into another game of Pizza Box Football? That game was great.
That game was not great.
It was so good.
what game?
Pizza Box Football.
One of my very early episodes, Blue was like, "Hey, I had this game called Pizza Box Football, and it's like a football game out of a pizza box." And
It's
It's
dice
bad.
rolling. It's dice rolling with lookup charts. So it's like
it's bad.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Yeah.
it cost me $5. Leave me alone.
It's almost like, I was bad somebody saying we're doing cooperative.
I mean, we are cooperatively helping the community by serving these
Alright, taking my
patients.
turn.
To be fair, I was ready to do the cooperative version of this.
It's fine. You're fine. I'm blaming Brian.
Everybody blames Brian. It's
Blame the
fine.
white man.
Blame the white man. All right.
Hi, Chai Doodle.
Hello, Chai Doodle.
Welcome to Moe's. Sorry. Welcome to
There's
Taco
no
Bell.
one here named Mo, and we're not talking about tacos because apparently it got very vulgar in the chat.
That's because Sushi's made a taco vulgar.
First of all, Goat started it.
Wow. Blaming it. Well, it's
No, you started the taco thing, I thought, and then I
Nope.
said,
Get at me in the comments.
Oh, they're getting at you, all
I
right.
can't remember what you did. Yeah.
So I would like to build something that's attached to this room. I'm looking at these two blue ones, I'm guessing. Oh shit, I picked up whatever that was. So that is that, and this is a this. So let's go with that. So I'm going to build that there because that's attached to this.
Yep.
So that works.
Supported, so it cost you $3.
So I need
I need to do this. Sorry. This was how much?
4 total.
Okay.
so that was you said $3? It says 2.
No, you're building on the first floor.
Oh, second. Oh, yeah. Sorry, it's using for an American game.
it really
it's
hurts.
using the fucking British rules. So $3,
I think the designer's French.
right? $3. So I get $2 back, and then my second purchase, I'm going to build. Now, can I build an entrance to a building that's not there yet?
Yeah. No, you can put entrances anywhere along this.
Okay, then I will build another entrance for $2. So here's my $2, Mr. Banker.
Thank you. I was trying to be smooth about it. Fuck.
Actually, hold on. I'm building a garden. Give me
Same price.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. So it's round 1. Round
got-
2.
Before we do round 2, how does this save me time?
So at the end of so it doesn't do anything at all. But at the end of the
It's
no,
worthless.
no, at the end of the business phase, or sorry, at the end of the time phase, you subtract 3 from your total time.
Okay.
But it doesn't do anything as you can't put people in or do anything with it.
Fair enough. All right.
Also, you can have an unlimited number of nurses and doctors in the hub rooms, the service hubs. All right, so now we're gonna move over to our second action. I'm gonna fill this bag with stuff, or fill this board with stuff from the bag. Okay.
So we all have the same head.
Yeah, we all start with the brain place, psychologist.
Are they real doctors?
Wow. Wow. Bold of you to say when certain people are here on live stream.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Technically, they're not a psychologist. They're a therapist, but that's different.
I know.
Yeah, I don't mess with. The people are good with people's heads. You don't mess good with Mr. head.
Hey, therapists are allowed to do brain medication. I feel like they're terrifying people. No, sorry, I said therapist. I'm going to say psychologist.
I respect anybody who takes time for medical school or just learning.
That shit's expensive too.
All right. I feel like you're looking at my tiles.
It's well, you're
Have you
I'm
chosen?
more looking at the chat or seeing.
I'll read it out loud when it comes.
but
Yeah, you will.
Oh, got him. Got him.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
He didn't mean that.
I don't think you do. I don't think you're
There's
ready.
a few times I can make like innuendo jokes because I have a daughter, so I can't exactly make innuendo jokes around her.
That's true.
She's 3. She's not going to catch it.
Yeah, but
She'll repeat stuff,
you
and
also
then-
don't want to get the habit of it too.
But that's the thing about a good innuendo, that when they repeat it, they probably aren't putting the emphasis on the right syllables. So it'll be like, yeah, I'm going to come over later. That's not bad when it's not said like, hey, I'm going to come over later. Like you give a little wink, a little nudge. That's innuendo.
I would feel very uncomfortable if a little kid said they're going to come over. It's like, come over where? With what car? No, you're not coming to my house.
Uber, bitch.
That is, they do a kid Uber.
Sushi says, yeah, he will.
Indeed. Okay,
Have you chosen? Let's choose. All right. 3, 2, 1.
I got admit patience.
I'm shaking hands.
I'm impatient.
Damn it. I was assuming you both were going to fucking hire people. All right, well, shit, I got to go first. It doesn't matter.
I don't know what I'm doing.
I feel like I fell into your. Well, you have a nurse and a doctor, and you have. I don't know what you have
I just
because you
have a
didn't
doctor.
have. You just got a doctor.
I
We got all these
oh,
white
Sorry, I
doctors.
was supposed to get $5 more. Sorry, I didn't.
Why
get
did you get $5 more?
That's the tile I chose was $5 extra,
Oh.
but I didn't get the $5 extra.
I don't think you should get it because you already have a leg up on us. So
No, you guys, you started with a full nurse. You started with the full parking lot.
it's just one parking lot.
That changes a lot. I don't want to hear it. I
I don't know if I want to read that out loud, Sushi, but Sushi says, "Don't worry, Bear will teach her how to make the jokes."
No, don't do that. You're supposed to.
I mean, I'm already afraid of Bear teaching her a certain board game, or certain art role playing game. So
It's like,
It's true.
It's like, hey, Dad, let's play Torchbearer. And it's like,
exactly.
All right, I have 2 Q points.
I know she gets disowned.
So
She's always welcome in my house as long as she plays Torchbearer.
Yeah, that's sure go because mainly my place. We don't play that game in my house.
he said, not my house. All right, so I'm gonna take 1, and I'm gonna do 2. There you go. Now, as a side note, manipulations are cube for a cube in orthogonal directions. So what I mean by that is that this cannot swap with that. So orthogonal swaps. All right, I'm done. Barry, you get to choose your person. Which one to pick up? Oh no, sorry. Goats. Sorry, you get to choose your person to pick up. And Barry, you can just do that. We're not impacting on that.
And right now we only have head places.
Correct.
So
Which you can build other service hubs and get them functional. It's up to you.
now, can these other hubs be connected to, like, can I put one here and it kind of build off?
No. Good question. So if you do, well, hold on. Let me check the rules. The answer is no. It cannot be a dual purpose room.
The answer is no. Let me explain why.
Well, no. I had to check to see the rules because I don't know if it's just you can't build another service hub next to that room specifically, or if it means something else. So I'm just double checking that part because I think it's you can't build another service hub touching it. at
In
all.
chat, Sushi says, "God damn! Imagine getting disowned by a tabletop RPG."
I mean, I made it clear to her that I will disown her for over not liking bacon. Okay, correction. Saying-
For reference, this is a
Jesus.
3-year-old child.
Yes.
If you don't love bacon, baby, you are gone.
Correction. Admit that it tastes good. You can not like it for either beliefs or moral values or dietary reasons. Fine. But you gotta admit it tastes good.
Oh.
Orange, are these in the right spot? Blue, are these in the right spot?
Oh no. Yeah, that was an example. Also, so I just learned today. I was today years old when I learned each floor of each building can only have one service hub. Oof. That changes all my playthroughs that I've ever done. All 25 hours.
You can only have one of these?
I'm gonna house rule it and say that you can have it. They just can't be touching it because that sounds dumb to me. Basically, what it means is that you cannot build another service hub on this 0. You must build it on 1. It's like nope.
How would you?
I'm vetoing that.
They have to get into buildings somehow.
I'm vetoing that. I'm a house rule.
You gotta come in and then
Each building.
Building is considered.
Okay, that makes
Building
makes
is
sense.
considered like the whole stack. But the reason I'm house ruling that is because that is a big limiter. The only rule that I'll say to answer your question, since I'm now making up rules, is that not another service hub can touch it.
You know, a game's gone off rails, and I say this as the person who house rules everything. When the person she's just like, now that I'm making up rules, let me just.
Well, I'm just announcing it because like.
Sushi says drugs are okay, but torchbearer.
exactly, yeah.
And if she wants to learn drugs, I know some people.
But I'm just mentioning that because
when she's old enough.
My entire catalog of videos.
Out of her house.
My entire catalog of videos. I'm okay with admitting that I got the rule wrong this whole entire time. However, that's a stupid rule. So I just disagree.
Anyways, all right. So I've done my thing. You've done your thing.
I haven't done mine.
How have you done?
He's admitting. He was asking questions to clarify.
Yes.
Stop asking questions. Get your people.
Well, I was asking because basically I can't grab like these people. I have to grab the white people.
Well, you get to do.
You have 4 Q points total. You have 3 Q points total. You have 1, 2 plus 1, 3. So you have 3 manipulations. As in, you can do.
How did you come to that?
Sorry. You can swap and do stuff. It's up
Right. How did you come to the 3?
Oh, because it's a base of 1, and then it's 1 per entrance.
Okay. But the problem I have, at least for my understanding, is I don't have.
Even though that entrance is not even fucking hooked up to anything.
Correct.
So, for example, is if I were to pick this orange person and put them here with a plan of like, or put them a cube here on the heart.
Right. The plan would be in the future, you would want to either get an outpatient room or build a functioning heart room to be able to admit them.
Because if I don't, they die, and that is bad things for me.
Correct. The game doesn't have any rules specific for what happens if you lose 5 victory points and you have 0. The house rule that I've always used is you lose that much in money, just dollar per point, which is not much, but I mean, it's basically disincentivizing you for staying at 0 and just letting your people die. So that's.
And I get to hire one doctor, one person.
A doctor. So 1 here and 1 there. Oh, that patient goes into the waiting room over here.
Oh, sorry.
They get a car.
Even though I already have 2 cars?
Yep, because you have 1, 2, 3 people now.
Okay.
So she says, I had a teacher presenting something about veganism. Is that how you veganism at a conference? Another teacher sat front row and raised his hand and said, if God didn't want us to eat meat, why did he make animals taste so good? Then he stood up and walked out.
Okay, here you go, Bear. You gotta place those cars.
And then Sushi asks, how many times has Blue played this game to have house rules?
I play this game enough to know the rules, enough to be able to teach most of it without checking the rule book. I still check the rule book to make sure I'm teaching it correctly. And in doing so, I realized that I've been playing the 1 service hub per floor rule wrong. But I have a whole entire video series of at least 10 hours of playthroughs and commentary in the game. And that entire time, I've been playing it wrong. It wrong as in, I didn't realize only 1 service hub per floor. But that's a dumb rule, in my humble opinion.
All right, so how do you upgrade a parking lot?
Do a build, and then upgrade that parking lot for the cost of a parking lot.
Okay.
So you're spending $2 for 1 extra spot, which is not great, but in a pinch is great.
Sushi says, geez.
Yeah.
I'm putting the emphasis on the words there, Sushi. All right, for our last action, trying to keep this rolling.
Rolling. Keep those prices.
I wonder what I want to do.
I'm assuming you're going to do the opposite of what we did, because you're going to go bankrupt if you don't.
Listen, I already told you if I was a hospital, I'd go bankrupt. We've already established this.
If you go bankrupt, what happens?
You go in the other room and eat pizza while you guys play.
nothing happens.
Not to sound like Turnip, but oh no, I died. I have to go in the other room and not play.
Was that Shia? I was like, I died. So what happens? Can I go home? Or can I go now? I was like, nope. You respond next turn.
She was like, oh, damn. All right, I've chosen mine. You've chosen yours. Everybody's chosen theirs.
I'm hiring.
I am opening the doors.
Wow, you're not hiring. Ooh, okay. Well, technically, you got all you need with your $8. Can you even afford your hospital? Yeah. I'm just talking junk.
We ain't got that far yet.
Hey,
All right, so-
when does a patient do stuff? I guess.
During the business phase.
Okay.
Or sorry, during the movement phase is when they move to where they need to move, and the business phase is where you earn money and pay your costs. So
Sushi says he appreciates my emphasis.
if we fast forward to everything, you're going to make a total of $2 currently. If you build 2 more buildings, you'll make $0. What I mean by that is this $1 per floor, or per tile, and $1 to pay each one of them.
Okay.
Did I do math wrong? That's 5. I lied. You're gonna make $3. If you build 2 more, tiles, then it will cost, or you would pay $1 for upkeep for both of those. But if you build a garden like Bear did, you technically would earn a little bit of money from it. You would earn $2, and it could pay for itself more and more as you go along. I'm just mentioning that mostly because that patient's only going to earn you $8. But if you take a yellow patient...
Did we not put more patients out when we went to the third action?
We did not. Thank you for reminding me.
You're welcome, because it mainly helps me.
Wow. I was about to say, it was all white in my hand. I was like, what is going on?
So let me ask. Once the movement goes, each of them's gonna go. Like patient's gonna go to here, get treated, and then leave.
Right.
But so that takes them my doctor's act. So he can't. So another patient can't come in and then also get treated and leave.
Correct. You would need multiple doctors to treat multiple patients. So you can treat a max of 2 patients in that room, but you would need at least 2 doctors. Your nurse is not allowed to treat them by themselves. But your train of thought is correct. Your train of thought is correct.
So I'm assuming I got 2 patients. So I need 2 more cars.
Yes.
Because nobody else was doing patients, so I figured that was the way that went.
I did handshake. I am going to... I don't need to hire a doctor. I'm going to hire this and this. So it's going to be $2... Oh, I did that wrong. I'm sorry. When you buy these things, they come from the top. So that one cost me $1.
Started from the top, now we're here.
I thought you couldn't buy it's either one, not both.
Shoot, you are correct. I was overzealous. I wanted both. I got burned. Do I need a nurse?
What does the orderly do again?
An orderly reduces your overall upkeep by $3. But they have to live in their room. So it's nice to get them early.
You go to your room!
It's nice to get them
Stay
early.
there!
If you can.
Good to know.
And I got another card.
Sushi, you gotta make me read this out loud.
It's up to you.
All right.
There's a whole lot of talk. This is what Sushi's saying. Let me preface this. There's a whole lot of talk about white doctors and orange doctors. All I know is my doctor better be brown.
And this is how this video got demonetized.
It was not my to begin with.
All right.
Jesus.
Can you give me a heart?
My heart's right here. A heart? Get this one?
I want to say something mean there, but I'm not gonna say mean. So we're gonna keep. I'm shut my mouth.
My heart's tough. It can take it.
No, are you saying no? Don't say your heart's.
Are you sure it exists?
My heart exists. I'm very heartfelt.
Got him.
Can you,
Oh, what are we looking for?
Can I get a plant?
You would like
a
a
garden?
Yeah,
So you
plant.
got a parking spot? Wait, where'd you get? Oh, I see. You're working on the modules. Okay. It's going to give you a little bit of money.
Now this one is not active because I need a treatment place, an orange, and a pink.
it's not functional.
Correct.
Not functional.
Correct.
It's one of those back room operation areas that you're like, hey, if I come and give you $1, will you?
And I guess
Clip this off
in
my asshole.
hindsight, the way they get... Oh, I was about to start drinking that. Okay, I'm glad you grabbed that. Because I was like, yeah, I poured my drink here. In hindsight, you end up in a situation to where you only have, for every building, or every level, you only have 1 service hub per building anyway. So, again, I still think the rule is dumb. So we're going to play it the way I house ruled it. But by virtue of how the game plays, I may have ended up playing it correctly anyway.
For those of you at home, we were drinking Orange Crush because it is the proper
Oh God, don't do
orange-
this. No, we're trying to have an
orange
enjoyable...
drink.
Wait, Sushi, are you here? Not Sushi. Turnip, are you here? Please tell me Turnip's not here. Are you saying that specifically because Turnip's here?
I've not seen Turnip yet, but we're drinking Orange Crush because that is the appropriate orange drink to drink.
Versus what?
Fanta.
What about Sunkist?
Sunkist is number 1. Crush is number 2. Fanta is number 5.
Isn't this Crush?
Yes.
Oh, why'd you get Crush in that?
They didn't have Sunkist.
Well, clearly go to a better store.
Maybe
I went to Walmart.
Maybe I agree on that. Maybe, but Fanta Strawberry, I do like Fanta Strawberry.
Yeah, Fanta Strawberry is pretty.
If we're in a third world country, sure, drink a Fanta.
Wow, why does it have to be a third world country, Bear? What do you have? What problems do you have with first world countries?
I don't have I live in a first world country, though it feels like a second world, maybe possibly.
Just to keep things moving, just to be fair. So I did my thing, you did your thing.
Mm-hmm.
Did you do your thing?
Yeah, I'm done.
Okay.
I was done before anybody.
So now we add people.
Yeah, you are.
I'm always done before anybody.
Jesus.
One and done, baby.
So these guys bloop down like so, because physics.
I don't think anybody's blooping in the hospital. They might be pooping, but they ain't blooping.
Well,
man.
we can put the maternity module in, and we'll have people blooping in the hospital. Well, they blooped out of the hospital, I should say.
I made a bad decision.
There's also a module called bathrooms, and this one's funny because
This already has parking. We don't need to add bathrooms.
Oh no, but I just want to explain real fast. I think it's funny. Every module is like small and adds a tiny rule, but the bathrooms essentially there must be somebody in the bathroom at the end of every round. So during your movement, you must move somebody in, and when you do, doctors they keep their level. Patients they forget what they were there for, so you can just put them wherever you want. It is kind of hilarious.
All right, so what's next?
Next is going to be movements. So we add other people. We're on the movement phase. So movement phase is where we get to move stuff. So we're going to do this round robin style, starting with my side and then moving around. So we can keep track and get a good example. So I am going to have this patient be treated in this room, which I'm annoyed because I put the conveyor here instead of there. But hey, I know better, allegedly.
You live.
So this doctor or this nurse is going to go in that room because I need 2+2. This gives me +1. So I'm going to do 1, 2. That's 2 time. And then 3, 4. That's 4 time. And then 5, 6. So I'm spending 6 time total to get my people where they need to be. And then they're going to pause here so everybody else can do their time. And then we're going to do the business phase at the same time.
So I realized I didn't pay for the heart room. So how much is the heart room?
It is $2.
Okay, here's that.
And then $2 for your park.
So
$1 back.
$1 back.
Sushi says, say what you want about Bear, but he always finishes first.
Does he though?
Okay.
And then he has a little.
So then
emoji
movement
with a
phase.
hat.
I'm having this person being treated, I guess, here, right? Mm-hmm. So
you would be at 6 movement total.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't need the nurse in there to treat the person, right? So I don't need to move them.
But the nurse must be in the service hub then. So you can move her to the service hub. You have to move her in. She can't just stay on the threshold.
So she could be here then?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So 5 minus 3. So
2.
2.
Okay.
So you move up 2 on the negative points track.
So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 movement.
Mm-hmm.
Starting off strong.
Wait. Before you do that, you should just keep your orange doctor and your... Wait. Sorry, I was not paying attention to your board. Is that an outpatient room?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah, you can do it. Well, no, why? You should switch that.
But this doctor is.
You should switch that.
How? Oh, because the white doctor can.
The white doctor can outpatient.
Oh. Well, I mean, the orange doctor can go below. He can serve lesser people, but he can't serve greater people?
Oh, no. You're correct. Sorry, I was. Yep. Nope. Bear's correct. You understood the rules better than I did, and I was out here teaching the game. Allegedly.
Bear always finishes first. And then these guys have to go as well? I have to move.
They don't have to, but if you.
If I don't make money.
Correct. So
I'm
do
at
it one by
7.
one. One by one.
So 1, 2. So that's 9.
And then he teleports in.
He teleports in?
Yeah.
So I'm at 9. Damn,
They can teleport into...
outpatient rooms, they teleport into the room.
Okay.
That's one of the benefits of the outpatient room.
Uh-huh. But now that he treats them there, it costs them to treat people there.
No, that's the operation room. For the outpatient room, he's only going to get $6.
Okay.
no matter what color the patient is.
Okay.
What?
It sounds racist every time you say it.
It's another one of those games.
So now that we have everybody where we need them, we're going to do our business phase. So again, we'll go in turn order just to make sure we get good examples here. So here I have a white doctor plus a nurse plus another nurse treating an orange patient. So that is valid. It says patient is treated. I will earn $20. I'm going to get $20. And then I'll do math as we go along for my expenses.
So are you saying that a higher doctor can't treat a lower?
Right.
They can't treat? They can't treat down? They can only treat their level?
The rule book explains it as the doctor's too arrogant to do so. The nurse advocates for the patient and says, you should treat the yellow patient, orange doctor, stop being a jerk. But there is a variant you can play, which is one of the modules, one of the 50 modules I showed you, where essentially you have humble doctors where they can treat down. And you also have one where doctors, if you play with this variant, as you just say, we're playing with it, where doctors, when they treat, they level up by 1. They become more expensive, but they become better. I like playing the normal way because both of those variants make the game really weird.
Sushi says it's because they don't have insurance.
You can't afford me, okay?
It's one of those games, man.
All right, so starting with me, I got my $20, so I did my treatment. I have no specials here, so nothing's there, no outpatients. So now I move on to the expenses. I'm gonna pay $1 for this, $1 for this, and then $1 for each piece of cardboard or each building tile. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm at 6, and then I'm also gonna pay $2 extra for my surgery room. So instead of paying 1, I pay 3, but I'm just saying 2 extra. So that means it cost me $6 for upkeep. So I'm going to pay $6 out of here, so I get $4 back. And now actually, this will all be simultaneous, so theoretically I can wait for y'all to do a thing and then see how much I want to spend. But I'm just going to convert as much of this as I can to victory points because I feel like I have enough money for my next round. I could sit down and plan, but I'm just going to keep moving. So I'm going to get 4 victory points. So I'm spending $12 for 4 victory points. And then these $2 will become mine here, and I will have 4 victory points. Huzzah. All right. Next up is goats.
Okay. So I treat a person for $8. Mm-hmm. So they go away.
Oh,
Okay.
and the car. Oh, yeah, the car goes away too. Yeah.
So I take that and the car away. I'll put them off the side for now until I finish up the trip. All right, and then do I get $1 for the?
You get $2 extra for your.
$2.
So $10.
So $10.
So I'm at $10 now.
Right.
Okay, and then I have to pay for my white doctor, who is $1.
Right.
I have to pay for the garden, which is $1.
Right.
So that's $2.
You gotta pay for the garden?
Well, so essentially, you can count it as every building tile you have is $1, unless otherwise, which is only the surgery room, and then do the rest of the stuff that you were doing.
So okay, the special is also $1. Okay.
Right.
So then I missed. Okay, so I had $10 starting.
Minus 5.
Stop.
He's got 5 rooms.
6, including the.
Yeah, 6, including the garden.
Oh, yeah, that's the second
So
floor.
that's 6.
Oh, you're sorry. I thought you were just joking. I was like, no, he's doing math. Let him.
I was counting how many things he got on the bottom floor.
Sorry.
So I hope $6. I'm down $6.
Right.
And then I pay $2 for both my nurse, or $1 for my nurse, and then $1 for my doctor.
Yep.
Okay, so I only have $2 left.
Correct.
Okay.
And now you can't afford any victory points, so that goes into your main money.
Okay.
And then that's it for you for this round.
So I am healing. That's $8
Yes.
plus 2 because of the garden, so $10, and then another $6, so $16 total. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rooms, so
$11.
$11, and I have to pay 3, $4 total. Because of the white doctor and the orange doctor, $1, $2, that's 3, and then this is $1.
Wait. Sorry. You're at 11 so far, right? Mm-hmm. And then 1. Sorry. So
I had
10.
16 total, and then I have 5 rooms.
Right. Okay. So 16. We'll put 16 aside. So you have 5 rooms for 5, and then you have orange doctor, which is 3, so that's 8, and then you have a white doctor, which is 1, so that's 9.
Okay, I was thinking it was yellow. It's orange. Orange, that's 3.
And then the orderly, which is 10, and then your orderly reduces your expenses by 3, so you're 7. So
Okay.
you get $9.
All right.
I think. Yeah. And the reason why is because like the math is not complicated. It's just annoying sometimes because it's like your orderly just like does things and.
I want to just point out that we were talking about playing Sentinels of the Multiverse,
Yes.
and our very good friend Blue was like, I don't want to do that whole keeping track of whose numbers. I got to do +1 damage, -1 damage.
Well, no. I will.
But then we're over here playing fucking.
I will actively acknowledge. That the existence of orderlies is frustrating because I know they're good, but it's like
Sushi
why?
wants to know what color the nurses are.
The nurses are teal. Tan? No, teal.
How much is it per point?
$3 per.
$3. So that's 6. I'll buy 2 points, please.
All right. And we survived a round. And now we do the admin phase, which all of these go back in the bag. And these all slide down. They did not receive service, and they said, I'm going home. These doctors level up, so
And I get rid
we
of 2
essentially
cards.
need a red doctor, because this goes to yellow, this goes to orange, this goes to red. Sorry. And then we refill the doctor bag.
Sushi says, dude, Sentinels is great.
Sentinels is great digitally. Actually, that's my hot take. Sentinels is great digitally.
I still think it's great in person.
I think it's great in person if somebody is willing to bookkeep.
The math is easier in Sentinels, Sushi says.
Didn't.
You have little things to distinguish when something is +1 or -1.
Yeah, but you have so many. If you're especially if you're playing
I
solo.
want to pour these out in front of you.
No. Especially if you're playing.
As Goats shakes his head with his hand.
If you're playing solo.
His head's in his hand.
If you're playing 3-handed solo, which is what I would usually want to play idealistically,
I mean, again,
there's a lot of plus and minuses. There's like different elements. You got to remember the conversions, and it becomes a mess.
all right. So we are now the next turn.
Nope. Our doctors become dumber, and our patients become sicker if we have any, which we don't.
So my orange becomes yellow. Mm-hmm. You could hand me a yellow doctor. My white just stays proud.
Wow, what a way to say
Do they go back to the door?
No, they stay where they are.
Okay.
And then we reveal a new one of these. We reconfigure the order. I'm now last because I have the most points. Bear is now first because Bear has the least number of points.
That's not true.
No,
I'm sorry. Goats is there. You go.
Way to
All right.
rub his nose in it.
And now we will start the next round.
Who doesn't have a heart now, motherfucker? Huh? So who doesn't have a heart now, motherfucker?
No, I just... No, maybe you guys are jerks.
that is how, at least in my opinion, how friends show they care. Is when they're
Ribbing you.
ribbing you, not being evil about it, but just ribbing you.
Mm-hmm. Sushi says, when everyone else plays, they just keep their own characters bookkeeping.
That's still too much work. Actually, no, let me take it back.
I don't think you've ever played the game.
No. I have. However, I was the one.
Sushi's just saying you don't have friends.
No. I have, but I was the one running the game.
Oh, yeah.
So like I ended up being bookkeeper.
We used to have this AI called Micah, and he would do it for us. We'd be like, Micah, set up the game for us. And he'd be like, beep, boop, pop.
Micah bot.
Question, when you pick up patients, you only pick up one patient, correct?
You can pick up based on your Q points. So you could just pick up 3 because you have 3 Q points.
Okay.
It's just we have a situation to where patients are not in good rooms for us right now. Well, Bear and I. You can build out your heart room and do some stuff. Mm-hmm. And we could also plan for the future, but...
It's just expensive.
Well, I'm chosen. Ready?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I'm fucking over here.
You're just fucking or fucking?
I'm not just over here fucking. What kind of hospital thing I'm running?
This hospital fucks.
All right, I'm ready.
All right. I've chosen build.
I have chosen build.
I've also chosen build.
We're all building.
I'm building last.
Sushi says true. Micah bot for Sentinel was OP.
So you build first.
He's like, I don't want to invite him over just to bookkeep. Hey, Micah.
I'm confused now. Do those not get any more of those? These?
Oh, no, these are unlimited. These are unlimited. Well, sorry, these are limited by player count. So there's 4 per, and these are virtually unlimited.
Okay.
Sushi, I
so
feel
I
like
need
if
one of
you
those rooms, right?
was to call him like,
to make mine active, I need one of those.
he'd be like,
flip it up.
where? I'm coming. I don't know if he enjoyed it or not as much as
What's
we
the
did.
difference between the two things?
These are the same.
Okay.
I just did that because it was too many.
All right. Hand me one of those oranges and hand me the
Whoa,
pinks.
whoa,
Yeah, I said
whoa.
oranges. So I can do this and then this.
Yep. You're just putting your pink rooms upstairs.
Yeah, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just.
Hey,
straight.
that's the goal of the game. You're playing the game. All right.
I am going to spend a whole
Oh,
solid.
you got one more build.
No.
Oh, also you have to pay money.
That's 2 builds, right?
Nope, that's one build. So whenever you build one of these, you get a free one of those.
Okay.
But you got to pay the 2 plus $1. When I say free, I mean you get to also same action get one free build with that.
Okay. And then $1. Okay, and then I can arguably I can spend $2 on conveyor. So I get 2 for free on the first one.
On the first one.
But it's $2, right?
Correct.
Sure, why not?
And technically, if we're not building any of these, we're not bumping into each other. It's just because of these.
I'm going to build one of those.
All right.
Damn it.
So here. Like that.
Get
$3 back. As somebody in our chat would say, skill issue. Get good, son.
So
I give you 4 or 3? 3.
yeah. With these let you instantly teleport people to places, right?
Once they're in, yeah.
Once
And
they're in.
they're all connected. So like if I put a conveyor here and a conveyor here, then once somebody's in my hospital, assuming it doesn't grow anymore, they can just teleport wherever they want for
So-
$0
so
for
then-
0 movement.
Can I put conveyor in these 2 spots?
Line of sight. So they have to be you have to be able to straight line to them. So you could build one right there, and then you could teleport them between those 2 spots.
So build one here.
Like that. But if that's what your ultimate goal is to try to make it more efficient with your entrances, I would recommend letting your first build be that, and so you can get this to be efficient, and then eventually build this, and then eventually build that. So that when people are entering through here, they'll just be able to teleport to either side.
Okay. Sounds good.
Even correcting Blue on his. Oh, sorry. I should probably.
He says, "Ask Wheezy if he feels too much like if this feels too much like work." Mm-hmm. He blinked twice at me,
Yes.
and then probably why he'll win. He's locked in.
No. I am zoned out. I am dumb. I had a long day at work. I am done.
Even correcting Blue on his bullshit. All right, so I have built a heart room. Mm-hmm. I built a yellow room, which gives me a free pink room. Mm-hmm. So if I'm calculating that's 2, 4, 5.
Yep.
So here's my 5.
Come on, just give me the $5 bill.
How about you stop making reasonable sense? Got real aggressive there for a second. How about you be right? Okay.
All right, it's all done.
Yeah.
All right, next action. More people. Okay. It's getting a little crowded in there. We need somebody to treat some patience, y'all. Treat some
Hey
patience.
man, I'm trying.
Not trying hard enough.
Hey, listen, I need you to calm down.
Am I wrong though?
I got a little bit of money. I'm trying to build shit, but I'm also like trying to make money. Like,
You know what? You should talk to the insurance company. Oh, is everybody's parking spaces the correct count?
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, okay. All right, I'm all selected.
I'm all selected.
Ready. I'm doing patient admitted. Damn it, stop.
We're all doing patience amendment.
Damn it. All right,
So don't worry.
I go last. That's not good.
So I go first.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab this guy.
They go in there. Yep.
And
Now,
then
I do want to say, especially for you, and well, for both of you, but especially for you, you can admit a patient, just let them cook for a round or two. That's what I wanted
And
to
they
do
get
last.
worse?
Yep, that's what I wanted to do last round, but I really needed to swap before I could. And they'll give you more money later.
All right, and then you said I forgot. I can pick as many patients I have.
Few points.
That is true,
And
Sushi.
you have
This is
3.
not about
So you have 2
helping
left.
people. It's about making money.
Nope,
It's
it has to
the-
be from the front. Sorry. So the front is accessible for you.
Oh, so you have to do that.
Which is why I didn't explain that part correctly, but yes, you would.
Now, if you were to take this one, then you could take this one? If you had,
For goats, yes. Whereas
black?
if goats wanted a if goats wanted an orange really bad, goats would have to use a Q point to swap, and then use a Q point to take. So as in use a Q point to swap, and then you can use your Q point to take this one as a heart.
Oh, you can do that.
yeah, you have 3, because you have 1 base and then 2 doors.
So then I could switch this.
That's 1.
So well, that's 2 total.
It's 2 total?
Yeah, because has already admitted or taken a patient from the brain
Right.
Okay.
And then I could take
That's
this
3.
guy
for your third. All right, and now it's over to there. Yeah, this is where it hurts the most because I'm going last because I decided to get points because I didn't want to just have too much money. Now I'm being punished by having to get good. By having to get good. Also, this is why I advise you to get at least within the first 2 rounds at least another entrance because as you see, 3 Q points is much better than 2. It's not a ton more flexibility, but it does help.
I will move this guy here, and then I'll take him.
All right, so that's 1 and 2, and I'm just gonna take. Nope, I'm gonna move this guy here and take him, her, them, that person. I don't know. I'm not assuming genders. I'm a doctor, not a
It's almost more accurate, Sushi, except for it starts off the hospital on the ground floor is 0, and that's a European thing and not a American thing.
I've chosen my next action.
I do find it interesting. Not that this is kind of interesting. The fact that swapping patients. Because I know that some medical facilities will swap patients because how much they'll be reimbursed. Not reimbursed, but some of them don't take certain payers because of contracts or other things.
Correct. And the way I thought of it as a layperson, as a person not in the medical system or nowhere near it, I see it as no, you don't have eye issues, your knee hurts. And it's like, yeah, you're right. My eye doesn't hurt, my knee is having issues. All right, ready?
Yep.
I'm doing build.
I am getting more patients.
All right, so we're not bumping into each other this round. So I'm building. So feel free to free range.
I'm hiring a
do your
doctor.
things.
I am hiring this doctor.
For $2. And would you like a nurse or orderly?
Do I have?
Your nurse costs $1. You would have to pay them and get a car. Yes, if that's what your question was.
Okay. So actually, first thing I get cars for these 2. I forgot to do that.
I forgot to do that too. Yeah, yeah.
All right. 1 car. 2 car. Okay.
Europe doesn't exist.
3 car for that guy. Right?
Oh, I get
This fucking
another car
Trump
for that.
school
this
system
guy.
where it's like the Gulf of America.
And then
Europe
that
doesn't
cost me-
exist.
That gives me $2. There's a $2 for that person,
Jesus, you're killing
We
me.
don't own it. It's not real.
Stop it.
and then I can pay $1
Little
for
hands.
an orderly. But they're eventually going to have to move, right?
In your next movement phase, they must go to the pink room. One of the pink rooms.
Okay.
That sounds sexual.
So I spend $1 for an orderly.
Hey, baby, you gotta go to the pink room.
There's your car.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna build a conveyor. I'm not gonna like it though, because it feels bad.
I'm gonna do it, but I ain't gonna like it.
I'm building a conveyor, and I need to start building my other things. So,
Hey, that's aggressive.
oh, sorry, I forgot you have headphones too.
Be aggressive. Be
No,
aggressive.
don't be aggressive.
Don't be
Aggressive.
aggressive.
Be
Don't
progressive.
Be regressive. Be
The only-
regressive.
All right.
I'm saying sure this is. I feel like in here the cubes get worse as the more time goes along. Every time you take it on, you should be replacing with a higher level. So your patient just sitting there waiting, and they're getting worse and worse conditions.
I mean, you can put them in the waiting room here.
No. But what you're saying, that there's a module that's called the biohazard one, or no, infection one. And essentially, that happens here, where they started getting worse here, but we all end up losing if they die there. As in, we all have consequences of like, you're gonna lose money or some shit. I don't know.
Fair.
I was gonna.
Tabloid says patient waited in the waiting room till they died. 6
Another
times.
day in America. Wait, 6 times. I'm buying an entrance.
And Sushi says history began in 1776. Everything before that was a mistake. I know that from Hamilton.
What is this? Lore
1776.
Hunter's a bastard, orphan, son of a sorry.
Some of us here don't like Hamilton.
You don't like Hamilton?
I don't.
Wait, why did I assume it was you?
I don't hate it. I just.
I like Hamilton.
I feel bad now. I'm sorry.
That's fine. It's because I'm black.
Oh no! All right, I'm spending my $2 for my thing. Did I spend my $2?
That's a lot of zeros, not lol.
I think I spent my $2, or that's too late. Whatever. I overspent. Sure. Okay,
You-
we're all done.
You're fucking cheating, is what you're doing.
No, I'm opposite of cheating. I'm.
Sorry.
Okay.
All right, so ready for the movements. So we're gonna get more.
So the game is picking up now that we kind of understand that we're getting.
Yeah,
understanding
again,
of it.
it's very procedural.
It's a fucking slog to learn, but once you get there,
Right. Same thing with Gaia Project.
it's like once you get that boulder rolling, it starts going down the hill.
All right, so now we get to move our people doing time stuff. We can do this simultaneously, or do we want to still do it turn by turn?
I like Paradigm just to help with the map.
All right,
'Cause I don't-
so starting with
Sushi says Wheezy has
you-
gotten real comfortable with saying it's because he's black.
Yeah.
Jesus, I'm assuming you don't like that nickname.
I don't care either way.
All right, so starting with you, your people got to come in. Your
What do you mean? You people
Orange
gotta
Doctor.
come?
I said
All right,
your people.
So Orange Doctor's got
And
he
the
gets to
order.
teleport, so he's there.
So one to still enter, but teleports
Okay.
afterwards.
So one, they have to go. One to still enter, move to here.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 2. That's 3 right now.
Yep.
This patient.
And then -3 because of this, so just start at 0.
Okay. This patient comes in for 1, 2, 3.
No, it's 1 to move in. It's not 1 to be on the sidewalk.
Oh, yes, correct. So it's presumed that these are connected to your sidewalk. So yes, so just 2.
1, 2.
And then that guy does not have to come in. Oh, but you want him to. Never mind.
So 1,
Teleport. So 3.
2,
2.
because he has the -3.
No.
1,
I've
2.
already
Okay.
subtracted that.
I know, but he has 1, 2
So he only comes in for 1, and then he gets teleported
for 2.
2.
Right. So
2 total.
1 to enter, 1 to enter, 1 to move up. So 3 total. Then cancels out with that. So 0. And then for this guy, 1, 2.
Oh,
and then for this
I
guy,
was counting
1.
this guy. Okay.
So it's 3.
Thursday.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So
But-
that's it for me. And then I move this thing 1, 2, 3.
Correct.
Okay.
Welcome to the Negative Point Club.
Hey. Oh, that's
No
you.
sex in the
I
negative
was also say, oh no,
point
because
club. No
so when I
sex
play
in
this game
the
a lot,
negative
as you can see,
point
the pieces are dirty. I play pink the most. I just remember that. But
club. This is fuchsia, motherfucker.
I'm sorry, fuchsia. I play fuchsia. But I was like, oh my gosh, I'm losing so many points. But that's bear.
Have you already done all your calculating?
I have not.
Oh. All right. I've got this guy who's going to go teleport in there. And then this guy goes 1, 2. So I go up 2.
2 total. All right, and then for me, I am going to do 1 total. Because I have conveyors everywhere. Yeah.
What are you
Okay.
shaking your head about?
I'm very confused. But no, I'm just confused.
Your hospital sucks. Oh, the outpatient room. The patient teleports into the room, so
Yeah.
that's why he just
Okay.
popped into. Yeah, so instead of paying the walking.
Okay. I get that. That for clarification. That's all.
Not a problem. All right.
I'm just picturing somebody yeeting him into the second floor window. And you to the second floor, yeet.
Well, I picture it as like they have like a CVS in the hospital or something, and they just go and it's like, here's your Tylenol, go home. I don't know. That's the way I look at it. All right. So now we're doing money. Our business phase is where we are. So starting with goats.
Did you move your little number walking?
I only lost 1 time. Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So
I'm efficient.
I'm treating the white guy and the orange guy.
So it's going to be
$28 plus the $2 from the plants.
So 30.
Yep, so $30 total. Then I have to pay people.
Which
Take
cards
away
do you
2
want to
cards.
move? I'll just keep this right here for a second.
Okay, so I'm at $30. Then I gotta pay people. I gotta pay $4 total. No, let me correct that. $5 total.
6. Because you're orderly on the second floor.
Shoot, yeah. Your orderly's $1 as well.
Okay.
But your orderly reduces your cost by 3.
So if you, well, okay, we'll do it in phase order. So 6,
So I'm paying 3 for that, 1 for that. So that's
4,
4 right now. I pay 1 for my nurse. That's 5.
5,
Then I pay $1 for the orderly.
6.
6. Okay. But then I minus 3 because of the orderly.
So 3 total for
3.
everything except for your building tiles.
Okay.
So it costs you $3
$3 total. Okay.
out of
Then,
out of 30.
out of 30. So I'm at 27. And then I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that's 7 total, right? And it's only $1 for each, right?
Correct. So $1 for each room, including garden. Yep.
Okay, so 7. So I am down to 23.
23. All right. How much do I owe you?
That's 6, 7, 8.
You're right. 8. So 22.
22.
Okay. So I'll take this and $2. And I give you this.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's at 30, and then
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to make a lot of money this time.
There you go.
okay.
Trying to build up for the next round.
And how many victory points would you like to purchase?
Oh, the victory points.
Now remember, the more victory points you have, the closer to last you're going to be. I'm going to try to buy as many victory points as I can because I feel like it's not that much of a detriment to be last. Sometimes it is, but it's not really.
I will spend $10 for 3 victory points. Here's that. I see
So-
$1.
Oh, you get $1 back. Yep. So 3 victory points for goats. $1 back.
Okay.
$1 back.
So 1, 2, 3. Okay, and anything else I need to do?
And the rest of your money is converted. Well, you should do it the other way. But the rest of your money is converted into cash, and
Okay.
that's it for now for you.
Yeah. Okay, and then I put those patient and those cards back. Okay.
And it's over to Bear.
All right, so I got $16.
Sorry, that was loud. My bad.
$16. There are the 2 cars.
Who gave you a parking lot?
I started with a parking lot.
Well, you see, he paid Paradise and put up a parking lot.
So that's 16. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, minus 3.
So 1
So
for
1,
patient or so far.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, $9.
$9. So how much did you make?
16 minus 9.
So $7.
$7.
How many victory points would you like to purchase?
None.
Oh, you're just greedy. You got plans.
I got plans, man.
All right, I'm healing 1 patient of 20, 1 orange patient, because doctor plus 2 nurses. Having a built-in nurse is nice, but I have to pay extra money for the room, which kind of sucks. But it's been helping me with staffing and cars. So that is $20 is what I've earned. And then my costs, I should probably just write it down because I think it's going to be the same for a little bit. Like, my costs are going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So $8 for my costs. So I will get, throw 10 away and get 2 back. And I think Bear was doing the degradations already.
Yep.
Yep. So I have $22 for victory points.
What the fuck is a purple doctor?
That's expansion. They're a
Purple
specialist.
nurple.
Basically, they can heal 2 patients, but then afterwards they disappear. they die.
And then the rest of these are white?
Oh no, we dropped from the bag. The bag of doctors, which is that one. Just draw 1 more for the player count. And then order it based on order it based on color. So in that bag there's a certain
Whoa.
in that bag there's a certain amount that we seeded the bags with. I will buy 5 victory points. So I'm spending $15. out of... Oh, wait. No, I did math wrong. Sorry, I don't have 15. I will buy 4 victory points. Again.
Pulling away from us, man.
I'm trying to.
So now
I'm still last.
I'll go first.
I've learned through my course of playing this game that, yeah, you go last, but still, it's points.
Fair enough.
I just got things I need to do.
Dollar bills, y'all. All right, next round.
Go.
I'm all right. I better not be Billy. Let's go. Bills. It is good pickings, though, for the patients.
I would like to build a